right there, is wearing a dog tag tonight that recognizes an American female military hero who has given her life in service to our country. All of the barrel racers are wearing a dog tag. Each one remembers a different female service person. It is really an awesome program. There's a great video on the WPRA's Facebook page from Haley Kinzel. Donna K. Rule, her son is serving overseas, so this means a lot to her. All of the barrel racers wearing those dog tags. You can go to honortagsforheroes.com, find the story of every single one of those veterans.
That is powerful stuff as Jessica Rotier gets set to go first. Powerful stuff. They do a great job of honoring veterans all 10 days here at the National Farmers Rodeo.
Yeah, the Tags of Honors program, what a great program that we get to partner with the WPRA. Jessica Rotier, she's fully dressed for military night as well. And length, I spoke too soon on that one, guys. Missy right there came just so tight around that second barrel. She's set up in the right position, just overworked as you take a look at it. But wow.
Yeah, 13:35. Wow.
Guys, but looking up here to head, Lisa Lockhart, she's going to be second on the ground, and she needs to have 4 more clean runs if she wants to get that average title and her first ever World Championship at her 16th NFR. This is a Cinderella story here. We followed her on the battle just to qualify into 16th NFR, and she is moving on up in the standings. This horse has been incredible. Of course, Lisa, an incredible horsewoman as well. Beautiful first, great second. As they head into that third, Lisa sets them up in the...
Oh, come on, Lisa.
You can see the look on Lisa's face right there, as she knows exactly what that third down barrel means. Right here, Levy just catches it with his inside shoulder. Wow, this changes things. Once again, we're going to have a horse race, especially when it comes to that average. That really opens up the window for Wenda Johnson.
Man, that makes things really crazy here. Jordan Briggs, she hit a barrel last night. She's the reigning world champion. Leslie Small ago. Her horse, Gus, she is 12th in the average, 15th in the world. Hey,
she's able to save that barrel. That is hard to do. You see them do a leg lift. Leslie Small just reaches down and holds it up with her hand. That's impressive.
Yeah, 13.64 for her, too. She's going to get a really good check tonight if she doesn't wind up winning the round. 13.64 on top, Jordan Briggs. Down barrel last night. Let's see how she rebounds.
Before Lisa's down barrel, there were only 5 barrel racers with clean runs. Now there's only 4. That could open up a window for Jordan Briggs, but she's going to need to win the round. She makes a great second barrel. You know they're capable of a lot of speed. Clean run. Let's see what the clock says for Jordan Briggs.
Yeah, even with the down barrel, 13.68 for her. She's still 6th in the average coming into tonight. Not too far out of first. She's in second. There is Donna K. Rule. 9th in the average. Came here number 2 in the world. She dropped 4 spots to number 6.
We've seen them win rounds here in the Thomas and Mack before. They've got their timing down. They're making solid runs like Donna K. and Ballard do and what we've seen them do in the past. And they're figuring out that first barrel as well as Donna K. sets them up for really, a little ground trouble on the back of first that causes Ballard to kind of fall into that first barrel. That's disappointing for this team. As you guys get ready to take a look at that first barrel here in just a moment. She had him set up, he was coming around, and that front foot slipped, and he slipped right into it.
Not going to be the night for Donna K. Rule. Here's Wenda Johnson. She won the first round, 13.57. Came in number 3 in the average. This is a big run right here.
A big run, and I talked to Wenda this morning. They're close to that first barrel. She says that she decided not to take Mo in for practice. He needed some sleep. The sleep looks like it's paying off for this team. Beautiful third barrel. They can be so fast. Their fastest time, 13.57, and they're close to that, 13.60.
Yeah, number 1 right now. Yeah, they're in the top spot. This could be a giant round. Big step toward maybe a world championship for Wenda Johnson. Things changing in round number 7. Here comes Stevie Hillman.
I've been excited about this team all week long. This horse is so wicked talented around the barrels. And of course, Stevie Hillman, one of the best jockeys in the business as well. If they can have a clean run, they're going to be really fast. And a beautiful first barrel right there. And Stevie, they cleaned up that second barrel. Man, they just got a little bit in the ground, came back too strong on the backside of second. These horses are
That is a smoking little horse right there. That would have given them the lead, but that second barrel just grazes it. Down it comes. Jack on 5. Here's Haley Kinzel. Odd situation for her. She's hit a couple of barrels this week. But in Haley Kinzel and sister fashion, they've also won some rounds. She won round 2. She won round 3. Split first in round 5.
They've had 3 of 7 clean runs here, and you know that they can be really, really solid. They have so much speed. Haley can now take the worries of needing that clean run and just go out there and lay down what her and sister are capable of. Sets her up great for a good first barrel. Great position for second. As well, kind of picks up a little bit on that inside rein. Sister does her head shake, and when she shakes her head, you know she's ready to run. And look at all that speed going on.
1373, that is 4th place right now. Wenda Johnson still has the lead, 1360 as we bring back Steve Kenyon.
Guys, Lisa Lockhart hitting a barrel might open a door for this next lady to run, Shelley Morgan. She came in here tonight, number 2 in the average, clean on her first 6 runs. Right after her, Sissy Wynn came in tonight 4th in the average, clean on her first 6 runs. Opportunity knocks for these next 2.
I asked her in Briggs earlier in the week, who do you think is the sleeper in this pen of horses? She said Shelley Morgan and Kiss. You always have to watch out for them. You notice Shelley had to fight to get by that second barrel. Another clean run. They are moving on up in the average. You better watch out for them.
1371, that's going to move her into 4th place. Wenda Johnson still has the lead, 1360. There is Sissy Wynn. Her first ever NFR. Got to be 1835 actually is in 6th place. So there's a little bit of room down there in that 5th to 6th spot. Let's see where she fits in.
Sissy Wynn, she made a horse change a couple of rounds ago to Scoop, and they've just been getting a little bit better and better with the last few rounds. Sissy makes a really nice run, beautiful queen, good third for them, and let's see what the clock says. Nice.
Wow. 1366, that's 3rd place. Now Haley Kinzel's on the bubble at 1373. Margo Crowther, 7th in the average, 8th in the world.
Margo Crowther and Sissy have been awesome in this pin. They do have a down barrel, so now they can let that go and really ask for the speed in the rounds and try to get their first round win at their first NFR. And I also want to make comment, Margo Crowther dressed perfect for military night as well here, trying to go after that Jerry Ann Taylor award. And here they go for the first. Man, Sissy's just been really coming around that first barrel beautifully all week long. Good second, maybe a little bit more room this time as we get to third. A clean run, great run from Margo Crowther and Sissy.
1372, and that is just enough to bump Haley Kinzel out of the top 6. And put Margo in the 6th spot, and Emily Beisel and Chongo, feast or famine. When they leave them all standing, they're getting a big check. Chongo's been a handful.
He is always a handful. He's so strong. What a talented horse, but he's feeling so good. They've been on fire this week. Emily, she's got to fight to keep those barrels up because Chongo knows exactly where they are. This team is incredible to watch. Look at how quick they come around that first, even with a little slide in the ground. A clean second barrel right there. Emily, she's going for it again. They can clock on the bottom of the ground wherever they are. Look out.
1368. It's going to put her in a tie with Jordan Briggs for the 4th spot. Cassie Mowry.
Last night she decided to try and let her maturity colt have a solid run. They had a little ground trouble, so she's back on Will tonight. They have been consistently placing in rounds earlier. Will need the day off, gets him set up for a great first barrel as well. They come around the second. This horse is huge. He's 17 hands. He can hit amazing stride and amazing speed when he heads home. I'm curious on the clock here.
Tough round, 1377. That's going to be out of the money. Wenda Johnson, big night for her. She's in first, 1360. Lisa Lockhart had problems opening the door up for Wenda. She kind of steps in now in the driver's seat with 3 rounds remaining. Here's the rookie, Bailey Show.
Bailey Show got a big time check last night. They turned in a 1363. This is Dash, and he is absolutely flying into that first barrel. Maybe went a little bit by it, but he can make up a lot of speed in between the turns. Bailey's a very aggressive
We're left with one cowgirl, and Brittany Posey Tanazi split the round last night with Emily Beisel, 13:56. More than enough to win tonight. She's going to need 13:59 or quicker to win the round.
Last night they got their first round win in 11 years for the two-time world champion, Brittany Posey Tanazi. Birdie, she's been so solid ever since she made that horse change a few rounds ago. I think they're capable of beating that 13-6-0, but they're going to have to really lay down a run. They went a little bit by that first barrel, but just trying to stay clean here and make some good times, maybe get a check here for Brittany Posey Tanazi.
1387, that's going to be out of the money there for Brittany Posey Tanazi. Go down our Purina run of the night. You got Wenda Johnson. The window of opportunity opened up for her, and she took advantage of it.
She definitely did in a very big way. Look at how close she was to all three barrels. Wenda Johnson, like you said, the opportunity was there, and she knew exactly what she needed to do tonight.
Strong in the average, strong in the world standings. She gets that first place check. George Briggs cashes again tonight. Not done, but the story of the night, Wenda Johnson, very successful.